Hi everyone. Let's start with Class 8 Geography, Chapter 3 Minerals and Power Resources. In this chapter, we want to discuss what is minerals, types of minerals, the extraction methods of minerals, distribution of minerals, uses of minerals, conservation of minerals, and power resources. In this class, we can discuss all these things in detail. First, what is minerals? Minerals are naturally occurring substances that have a definite chemical composition. In simple sense, we can say that a naturally occurring substance which may have a definite chemical composition. We can take the example of water. We all know that chemical formula of water is H2O. It have a definite chemical composition. H2O, two hydrogen molecules and one oxygen molecules. It may have a definite chemical composition and it is a mineral water. Like that, all the minerals have a definite chemical composition. The naturally occurring substance which may have a definite chemical composition, we can call it as a mineral. Minerals are found in different type of geological environment under varying conditions. The minerals are not evenly distributed over space. They are concentrated in a particular area or rock formations. Some minerals are found in the area which are not easily accessible, such as the Arctic Ocean or the Sahara Desert region or Antarctica region. Minerals are found in different type of geological environments under varying conditions. They are created by natural processes without any human interference. The minerals can be identified on the basis of their physical properties such as color, density, hardness, and chemical properties such as solubility. So the use of different minerals, we can identify with the help of its physical properties like its color or density or hardness or the chemical components or chemical properties which it contains. On the basis of that, we can identify different type of minerals, and on the basis of that we are utilizing such minerals in our daily life. Second, we need to discuss the types of minerals. On the basis of the composition of minerals, we can classify the minerals mainly into two. One is metallic and second one is non-metallic. Again, we can find one classification in the metallic minerals. The minerals are generally classified into two. One is metallic minerals and the second one is non-metallic minerals. The metallic minerals are again subdivided into two. One is ferrous and non-ferrous. We can discuss in detail. First type of mineral, that is metallic minerals. Metallic minerals contains metal in raw form. Metals are hard substances that contain heat, that conduct heat and electricity and have luster or shine. For example, iron ore or bauxite. in simple sense we can say that the minerals which have metal content or metallic minerals are called metallic mineral, or we can say that the minerals which contains the metal which means the hard substance that can conduct heat or electricity, that is called the metal. So the minerals which contain metal, that is called metallic minerals. For example, iron, gold, silver, brass or bronze, or all type of metals are the examples of metallic minerals. Second, in that the metallic mineral is again classified into two. All type of metallic minerals is classified into two. One is ferrous and second one is non-ferrous. All the minerals which contains the metal is called a metallic mineral. All the metals or metallic minerals again classified into two. First one is ferrous and second one is non-ferrous. The ferrous minerals contains iron ore, manganese and chromite. In simple sense we can say that the ferrous, which means iron, the iron contained metals is called ferrous metals or ferrous minerals. The minerals which contains the iron is called ferrous minerals. At the same time, the non-ferrous minerals do not contain iron but may contain some other metals like gold, silver, copper or lead. All other minerals which do not contain iron is called non-ferrous. Ferrous, which means the iron contained minerals or metals, is called ferrous. At the same time, non-ferrous means the minerals which do not contain iron, that is called the non-ferrous minerals. For example, the gold, silver, copper or lead. The second classification or type of mineral, that is non-metallic minerals. Non-metallic minerals do not contain metals. For example, limestone, mica, gypsum, coal and petroleum. The minerals is mainly classified into two. One is metallic mineral and second one is non-metallic mineral. The minerals which contain any type of metal is called metallic mineral, and the minerals which do not contain metal is called non-metallic mineral. And the metallic mineral is classified into two. One is ferrous and second one is non-ferrous. Ferrous, which means the metal or minerals which contain iron, that is the ferrous. And non-ferrous, which means the minerals or metals which do not contain iron. The third one which we need to discuss, that is the extraction methods of minerals. Extraction, how we are getting the minerals, how we can collect the minerals from our earth or from our surroundings. Mining, drilling and quarrying are the three extraction methods of minerals. Extraction methods, how we can collect or how we can consume or how we can gather the minerals. Mainly we can find three ways. First one is mining, second one is drilling, third one is quarrying. The mining is subdivided into two, open cast mining and second one is shaft mining, we can discuss all these things in detail. Mining is the process of taking out minerals from the rocks buried under the Earth's surface. The process of mining includes two methods: open cast mining and shaft mining. The process of taking out minerals which is buried under the Earth's surface or the outer space, which mainly buried in between or in the rocks. The process of getting or taking the minerals is called mining. The process of taking out minerals from the rocks buried under the Earth's surface is called mining. The process of mining is mainly classified into two. First one is open cast mining and second one is shaft mining. The minerals that lies shallow depth are taken out by removing the surface layer, or that is called the open cast mining. The first image we can see that is an example of open cast mining. If the minerals are buried or it is very close to the Earth's surface, we will remove the surface layer of the earth, and we will gather or we will collect the minerals. That type of gathering method or collecting method is called open cast mining. The minerals that lies at shallow depth or small depth are taken out by removing the surface layer. That is called open cast mining. At the same time, deep bores called shaft, deep bore, very big or deep bores are called shafts. Shafts have to be made to reach the minerals deposit that lies at a great depth. The second image we can see that the minerals are deposited in a great depth. So in order to reach there, in order to reach the great depth, we make a small or deep bore, big hole, that is called shaft. And we will normally we will fix the lift, and after reaching the great depth we will collect the minerals from there, and with the help of lift or with the help of shaft we will take it out. That is a process. That type of gathering method is called shaft mining. Here the minerals, in the second case, in the shaft mining, the minerals are deposited in a great depth. To reach the great depth, there we will make the deep bores called shaft. Deep bores is called shaft. And after reaching the great depth, from there, from the under the Earth's surface, we will collect the minerals and we will take it out through the shaft or the deep bores. This type of gathering method is called shaft mining. The mining, which means the process of taking or collecting the minerals which is buried under the surface, especially in the form of in between the rock. That is called the mining. The mining is mainly classified into two. First one is the open cast mining and second one is the shaft mining. Open cast mining means if the minerals that lies at a shallow depth, we will remove the surface layer and we will collect. That is very close to the atmosphere or it is near to the Earth's surface. So it is very easy. by removing the surface layer we will get the minerals. But in the case of great depth, if the minerals are deposited in a great depth, we will make a deep bore, and with the help of that deep bore we will collect the minerals at a great depth. That type of gathering method or collecting method is called shaft mining. The second type, that is drilling. Deep well are bored to take minerals out, and this process is called drilling. The petroleum and natural gas occur far below the Earth's surface. So in order to get that, we will make deep wells. Deep wells are bored to take the natural gas or petroleum. That is called drilling. The petroleum and natural gas are deposited in a great depth. So in order to get it out, we will bore a bore and we will take it out. That is called drilling. Deep wells are bored to take some minerals which is buried under the surface in a great depth. That process is called drilling. And at last, the quarrying. In the process of quarrying, minerals that lies near the surface are simply dug out. Sometime in the Earth's surface itself, we can find a number of or types of minerals. So it is out of the surface. So, or it is very close to the Earth's surface. So directly we can consume or directly we can collect. In that case, that process is called quarrying. The quarrying is the process of collecting the minerals that is lies near to the surface. We are simply dug out. That process is called quarrying. The next point, that is the distribution of minerals. How the minerals distributed. The minerals are found in igneous rocks, metamorphic rocks, and sedimentary rocks. I think we already studied about the types of rocks. Mainly we can find 3 types of rocks. First one is igneous rocks, second one is sedimentary rocks, and third one is metamorphic rocks. So we will get the minerals from these rocks, these 3 types of rocks, that is igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks, and metamorphic rocks. Iron ore, nickel, copper minerals are found in the igneous and metamorphic rocks. The minerals which contain iron ore, nickel, and copper are mainly found in the igneous and metamorphic rocks. The limestone is found in the sedimentary rocks. So here we can find one image. The igneous rocks contains from the igneous rocks we will get granite, the scoria, the pumice or obsidian, and from the sedimentary rocks we will get the sandstone, limestone, or gypsum, and from the metamorphic rocks the marble, slate, or quartzite, nails, etc. Then next we want to discuss the uses of minerals. The minerals are used in different purposes. In our daily life we are using the minerals, different type of minerals for different purposes. Some minerals which which are usually had are used as gems for making jewelry. So we know that the hard minerals, we are the gems we are using for the jewelry purpose. The copper is used in almost everything from coin to pipe. The copper that we are using in a lot of for making a lot of instruments or things, from coin to the pipe. The silicon is used in almost everything from coin to pipe. Silicon is used in the computer industry, which is obtained from quartz. The aluminum is used in automobile, aeroplane, boating industry, building, and in kitchen cookware. So we are familiar with a number of minerals. So other than this, we can say we can see a number of examples. The water, that is a mineral. So we know for what we are using the water. Then iron. Iron is an example of the mineral. That is an example of the ferrous mineral. So the iron we are using in our daily life for different purposes. We are with the help of iron, we are making the bench, desk, or even the screw or the weapons. So that is one of the hardest or the cheapest mineral or metal. So with the help of that, we are used to make a lot of machinery or weapons. So the minerals we are utilizing in different purpose. So without the minerals, we cannot imagine a life. The next one is the conservation of minerals. How we can conserve the minerals. That is very essential. So the minerals are non-renewable resources. I think we already studied the renewable and non-renewable resources. The renewable resources, which means the resources which we can renew or recreate within a limited period of time. The non-renewable, which means the resources which may take thousands of years to be replenished or recreate. So here the minerals are the example of non-renewable resources. The minerals will take thousands of years to be replaced or replenished or for recreating. So we need to reduce our wastage or mismanagement of minerals, and we need to preserve it for the future generation. So that we want to discuss. Minerals are non-renewable resources. It is necessary to reduce wastage in process of mining. First one, we need to reduce the wastage in the process of mining while we are collecting the minerals. We need to avoid or we need to reduce the wastage. That is the first one. Second, recycling of mineral in the way to conserve mineral resources. So for example, any metal, or normally we are using the gold ornaments. After using the gold ornaments, if we want to change the design with the help of the goldsmith, we are reusing that gold and we are creating something new. So there we are reusing or recycling that. Recycling means we are changing the shape or we are changing the thing, but we are using the same metal or same product and we are changing its shape or the we are creating something new with the help of that old metal or old thing. So that is called recycling. So by recycling we can conserve our minerals. And reuse. If we are reusing the minerals, we can reduce our wastage of resources. And another one is sustainable use of resources. We need to reduce our usage, and we need to think about the future generation. They also have the right to get all these type of resources. So we need to think about the future generation, their needs, their interests. So we need to preserve our resources for our future generation. So in the case of conservation of minerals, we can say that we need to reduce the wastage of minerals while we are extracting it from the earth's surface. Second one is we can reuse some minerals or metals. Second one is another one is recycling and reduce the wastage and sustainable use of resources. These are the methods of conservation of minerals. The next point is power resources. Power resources are two types. First one is conventional resources and second one is non-conventional resources. We need power resources for industry, agriculture, transport, communication and defense. Here we can find some examples: solar energy, water, wind are renewable resources, and non-renewable resources like the oil, limestone or petroleum. The conventional sources of minerals. Conventional sources of energy are those which have been in common use for a long time. Firewood and fossil fuels are the two main conventional energy sources. So some resources or some form of energy we have been using it for a long time. Such resources are called conventional, traditional sources. For example, the firewood. We are using the firewood since the last 1000 years or 2000 years. Early inhabitants or early people onwards, the early inhabitants, they also used the firewood. Other examples, that is the fossil fuels or petroleum, that resources which we are using at present, but we started using since a long period of time. Such resources are called conventional sources. It is widely used for cooking. We can take the example of firewood. The firewood is widely used for cooking and heating. In our country, more than 50% of the energy used by village comes from the firewood that we are familiar. So here we can see the three examples of conventional sources of energy or the traditional sources which we are using for a long time. That is oil, petroleum, kerosene, diesel or natural gas or coal. The second one is non-conventional sources of minerals. Non-conventional sources of energy are renewable. non-conventional resources are renewable. We can recreate it, we can replenish it within a limited period of time. The solar energy, wind energy, tidal energy, etc. are non-conventional sources of energy. So non-conventional, this means at present we are not utilizing such resources at its full strength. That means now we are using the solar energy, but we have a lot of solar energy, but on its full strength we are not utilizing due to the technical problems. Or the wind energy, in some part we are utilizing or we are using the solar energy, wind energy or tidal energy, but at its full strength we are not utilizing. And these non-conventional sources are non-renewable, renewable resources. Renewable, we can recreate it within a limited period of time. So the examples of non-conventional sources of energy: solar energy, wind energy, tidal energy, biogas are the examples of non-conventional sources of energy. Or hydel power. The hydel power means the electricity which we are making with the help of the running water. That's all. Thank you.